While I Live in Watson's. As promised, I told you guys that I was going to show you how to do the homemade minced garlic, which will last for, I want to say about 3 months in the fridge, but definitely will last in the freezer. Description down below exactly how to make it, the recipe on how to make it, and just come on, follow me. You're gonna need your garlic cloves. We got this from Sam's Club. It is a 3-pound bag for $9. Can't beat it. Then you're going to need wide mouth mason jars. Your wide mouth mason jars without the shoulder. And it's going to have on here for freezing fill here. So these are the ones that are freezer safe, and you're going to use these. Also, you're going to need a bowl if you're making a big batch like I am. This is just so you won't have to keep emptying out your food processor or whatever you're using. Well, you will keep emptying it out, but you'll put it all in here and then load it into your jars. You are going to need some form of a food processor. The food processor that I am going to be using is one from the Pritz's house. My husband got this for me for Christmas, and I absolutely love it. It chops things. It's amazing. It chops very well. And you're going to need salt and olive oil. I have extra virgin olive oil. This I got from Sam's as well. And I am going to need to grab the salt. Give me just a second. I'm going to use pink Himalayan sea salt. So the recipe is you're going to use 3 cups of garlic, 1 cup of oil, and 1 tablespoon of sea salt. Well, salt. Okay. And y'all, I'm telling you, this garlic lasts forever. We go through garlic. We go through garlic a lot. Give me just a second. We go through garlic a lot because I use it in every recipe. But this, it lasts for a while, especially using this bag. And it tastes so much better than the one that you get from the grocery store. It has a different taste. It tastes fresher. It's much better than what you would typically get when you go into your grocery store. And I know Sam's got that big jug. I want to say for $7. And I go through that. Plus, it don't taste as good as this. This tastes like when you are chopping garlic right then and there and putting it into your meal. I drew a blank when you put it into your meal. We're going to get 3 cups, and this is a half a cup because the rest of them are in the dishwasher. So that's 1/2, 1/2, 2, 1/2, 3. All right, so I'm gonna bring you guys down here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I have my garlic here. And I am going to, so because my little food processor is quite tiny, I am going to post some as I go. Let's plug this up. So since my food processor is small, I'm going to post it, and then I'm going to add, and then I'm going to post, and then I'm going to add. This is why I have this bowl. It's going to help me. Also, when you do this, you can mince this at your, whatever you prefer. If you prefer the large pieces, you can post it that way. You can post it to a paste size as well. Totally up to you. But once I get it all a good bit post up, I am then going to add my olive oil. And also, guys, this is going to smell like you are at Olive Garden. It's going to have a strong smell. When you are wanting to make, told you about the powder, and if you use your dehydrators, you are definitely going to want to do that outside in like the garage You do not want to dehydrate garlic in your house because it will smell. Okay, so this is what I would consider a rough chop. That's a rough chop. Now, I have that in there. Now I'm going to add my cup. So 3 cups of garlic and 1 cup of olive oil. Oh, it smells so good. And then you're going to do a tablespoon of salt. I can kind of eyeball. This smells so good. So good. And I like to post mine up good because I like it tasty. I am going to do some with the rough chop. But it's so much fresher. So much fresher, guys. And it smells absolutely divine. I have this little spade I'm going to use to push it down just a little bit because I have some at the top that is not quite getting in there. And this probably would be better if you use this in a Ninja. Okay. So this is how I like it sometimes. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a good consistency. Now I am just going to jar this up in our first jar. So with this bag, I probably get 3 of these jars out of this. These jars are clean. Okay. So I am just going to take this and dump it in here. I will label my lid because I like to change my lids anyway. That's why I buy so many extra lids, because the seal on the lids, that seal, when you use it in canning, doesn't really last. Like when you use it at one time, you replace it. That's just what I've been taught. I've never used the same lid. I think, you know what, I take that back. I think I did for jelly one time, but I didn't have a problem out of it. But that one is at our fill line for the freezer. I'm not going to go past that. I will go past it in another jar because that's going to be the one that I put in the refrigerator. But look, you got your minced garlic. You got your homemade minced garlic. I mean, who wouldn't love that? All right. I'm going to go ahead and go with the second jar. Oh, have one. Have 2. Putting this garlic, minced garlic in oil is also a method of preserving. So this is another way that you can preserve, like when you have olives or peppers, you can preserve all of that in oil. Olive oil, certain oils you have to use. And just push it down. Good night. Out of that bag, I left a little corner. I'm going to put this in the dehydrator to make garlic powder because that's not really going to get me nothing. I took the last little bit that I had left and put it inside one of these jars that was in the refrigerator. Well, that's in the refrigerator. It might have been maybe 3 tablespoons, but you can see the color difference. When you first do it, it's a very light color, and then over a period of time, it does start to turn kind of brown. It does start to turn brownish looking. It's not, that doesn't mean it's old by any means. Like I said, this lasts in the refrigerator about 3 months. In the freezer, it can last up to a year. So I was able to get 4 of these out of doing it in my Ninja 3 times. Not Ninja, my food processor. Let's see. I think I did it 3 times. Using my little blender, I was able to get 1.5 jars out of each one. So I got 4 and then a little bit in here. These are going to go in the freezer. I will not have to make this again until towards the end of the year. Probably even later than that, especially with planting garlic, which I cannot wait to do. I am going to plant our own garlic. That way, when I harvest it, I can preserve it. I can dry it out. I can ferment it. I can do it like this. I could throw it in the freezer. The possibilities are endless. You're going to hear me say that often. It is with everything going on and how prices are rising for everything. I took a $9 bag, maybe cost me $15, including the jars, the oils, and the salt. Probably not even that much. I took that and made 4 large 16-ounce jars of minced garlic, fresh minced garlic. I know what's in it. The bag says garlic. That's the only ingredient. The only ingredient in this is olive oil. The only ingredient in this is salt. I know what's in it. I know what my family is eating. So I won't have to make this again, like I said, until the end of the year. Probably won't even have to do it then until I'm ready to do something with the garlic that we harvest in the garden. These, I just want to show you guys again, these are the ones that can go into the freezer. This one is not. This one has the shoulder that I was telling you about. This is a shoulder. This doesn't have a shoulder. You see the difference? These cannot go into the freezer. They will burst. These will even tell you freezer line here. The other ones do not have that. So I'm going to throw those in the freezer. I have garlic, a good endless supply. That's what I call it, because it's just gonna, it can't run out. So we can use that throughout our meals for the rest of this year. And it took me all of 10 minutes to do, no time at all. So thank you guys for coming, and you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Tell me what you guys would do with some of this garlic if you decide to make it. It's cost efficient. It is healthier than the stuff in the grocery stores. because you don't know what they're putting in it. But just let me know how you guys, if you guys want to see things like this again. I'm going to do some with ginger. I'm going to do some with onions, and come along for the journey with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to, again, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time we post a new video. Love you guys, and remember to keep God first. See ya.